human being that when I tell you to say, this is not good, let us go with this. Just like I came and told you to say, Edgar Lungu is not good. Let us go to HH. I presented a person to you. So if HH must go, we must also have a replacement. And this is where my problem with PF came. This is where my problem with Edgar Lungu came in. Now, Edgar Lungu lost election in 2021. We just had a little bit of network problem. I hope it will not happen again. So Edgar Lungu lost election in 2021. And after he lost election, for the first time in the history of Zambia, a political party that lost election was still intact. People were not leaving the party. The party was actually growing. What they needed was a way forward. They needed a leader. They needed somebody that could lead them. Edgar Lungu held onto power. He wanted to come back and be the president. Now, this is where African leaders fail. This is where they make mistake. There is what is called a president and a godfather to the president. Every powerful person on earth has a godfather. I see a one that is speaking to you here now. I have a godfather. Everyone that is doing well on earth, big, has a godfather. You can never be greater than your godfather. Whether you like it or not, you can never be greater than your godfather. You will always respect your godfather. What Edgar Lungu was going to do to the PF was to play a role of a godfather. This is very simple. It's just that we allow our emotions sometimes to take better part of us. If not, you have lost election. You have seen that your party is still intact. Your party is still powerful. Almost all the people that served as ministers in your party are still with you. You are supposed to live and allow a convention. In that convention, you have already secretly anointed the person that will take over as a godfather. That is where he made a mistake. And this is one of the reasons why I couldn't do that broadcast. Because I cannot say, let's support this candidate. Let's support that candidate. When I know that they are not going anywhere. Edgar Lungu is not coming back to rule Zambia. You can just mark it somewhere. It is not coming back to rule Zambia. But there is a way he could come back and rule Zambia. Very simple. Is anointing a political son and being a godfather. For example, he picks Mundibil and said, we are going to convention. You are going to be the next president of Zambia. I am your political father. I am going to guide you to tell you what to do. Remember, he already had over 1.8 million people that voted for him. 1.8 people that voted for him. They were intact. In fact, they are intact. They voted for him no matter everything that we did against him. He still had 1.8 people that believed him. Anyone he anoints automatically has 1.8 million votes. That one is not even negotiable. Now, during the campaign, when we were campaigning for HH, there are a lot of promises that we made for people, which many of them were not fulfilled. Out of 2.8 million people that voted for us as UPND, how many people are disappointed? I'm not even going far. I'm not even talking about the population of Zambia. I'm talking even from UPND themselves. The food soldiers, the cadres. How many of them are happy today? How many of them are disappointed? So you can see that 2.8 million already is not 2.8 million. Why this guy is having 1.8 million? Are you following what they are saying? The problem, instead of doing the right thing, you go and consult Sunday Sinyangwe. Who is